This is Respectfully Outrageous with Nathan and Ben.
Today we'll be talking about division predictions.
Hope you enjoy. Alright, welcome back to our division predictions. This time we are on the NFC West. We've got the Rams, Cardinals, Seahawks, and 49ers. What a just weird division.
That's
What are
the
your
first
thoughts?
time you can say that they're all actually relevant. That you
That's
said,
that's a fair
at
point.
this point, before you could just say it was the Rams, it was the Seahawks, and maybe it was the Niners at one point. But it's been a long time since you said that there's 4 teams that could actually be in it. Being said, I don't think 4 teams can obviously win because that's not how math works. There will not be 3 playoff contenders out of this division, but there will be 2. This is the hardest division to evaluate because not only are they close, they all have good coaches. They all have, I can't say great quarterbacks. Can't say decent. Can't say good. Decent quarterbacks.
Yep.
I would say good if Super Bowl performances were better. I'm sorry,
At the Rams.
Jared. But let's start. And I really hate to use the term bottom feeders with this division, but I have to use the Cardinals because that's a lot of drama. And I just came from high school. That's a lot of drama.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, get a quarterback in the first round. Get another one the next year. So that's a lot going on. But Kyler brings in a lot of hope. They brought a new coach, so that's risky, which is it's either going to work like the Rams did or it's going to blow up in their face. Mm-hmm. Being said, I just part of me wants to say that they'll shock the world, and I'm just like, but what does that mean for Arizona? What does that mean?
That's true.
0-16 is shocking the world. That's not going to happen. They're going to win. But I want to say Arizona is it's like 6-10.
6-10.
6-10, right there.
Okay.
And then next I have San Francisco at 7-9, and this is the hardest team to evaluate for me because they look so good. There's so many positive things. They got a young quarterback. I like their coach. Their tight end is good.
Yes.
Their defense is on the up and up. No one is talking about them. Potential dark horse. They have been beaten up by Seattle for years. They have the right to be angry. They have a good running back. People are going to be healthy. I mean, they were still in games with their third quarterback, Nick Mullins.
Right.
And, you know, what happened when Shanahan had receivers that were healthy? Look what he did with Julio. So you can't discard him. The problem is they're just not Seattle. So I'm going to have them at 7-9. And then I'm going to have Seattle right there at 10-6, like 7-8-1, basically. It is so
7-8-1?
Yeah, so tight because they're right there with San Francisco. The big difference is Russell Wilson. And the fact that Russell Wilson is a top 5 quarterback.
Yeah, he's a proven franchise quarterback.
I don't know anyone in the league that does more with less.
Right.
Maybe Brady.
Yeah.
I mean,
but Russell can move.
Russell is their rusher. Russell is their leader. He is their thrower.
He's everything. He's everything to that team now that the Legion of Boom is gone. And
He is the LeBron James. The only thing he's not doing for the Seattle Seahawks is coaching and calling plays.
Yeah, fair point.
So that's why I have them there. I like DK Metcalf, but I just with no Earl Thomas, no Richard Sherman, no Cam Chancellor,
No Doug Baldwin.
no Doug. It's a yeah. I'd have to put him there. I'd keep him there.
Yep.
Now I'm thinking it's Doug's there. I might have the 49ers flip over them, over like one game over them, and then I'm gonna have to put the Rams there. Not because they deserve to be there, because no one can knock them off yet.
Yeah.
Because no one is there yet.
Yep.
You ask me this question next year, I don't know.
Things could change.
Things could change, and things will change between now and September. So they're coming off a Super Bowl hangover, which is very, very, very real. Falcons, Panthers, the only team that
Broncos.
Broncos. The only team that does well after losing the Super Bowl is the Patriots, and they do well after winning a Super Bowl. So they're the Patriots.
They're just gonna do well
Yeah.
either way.
I don't know what we're gonna do with Todd Gurley's knee, the arthritis. Cooper Kupp's coming off an injury. He should be healthy because he's been out for a while. Their defense, they lost Ndamukong Suh, which is going to put more pressure on Aaron Donald. They don't have an elite outside rusher because, they managed to retain Fowler.
Did they keep him?
I believe they did. I managed to retain him, which is good. But, the corners were supposed to be the strong point because they had to leave Marcus Peters. And Marcus Peters got picked on.
Yeah.
And when it wasn't until
he also causes a lot of penalties.
Yeah, it wasn't until Akib came back that defense fixed itself.
Right.
So
what do you have their record at?
I had 10 and 6.
10 and 6.
10 and 6, 11 and 5, and sure, if they don't play well, then I could have the Niners going up a couple games. This division is the least set in stone, meaning any team can go ahead and take it.
So, I actually agree with a lot of your points. My record predictions are actually very similar to yours. At the bottom, I have the Cardinals.
Yep.
I have them at 6 and 10 as well. I feel like it's a good spot for them.
Yeah.
I think with Kyler, they can win some good games.
Yes.
You can still got Larry Fitz there, who's lost a step, but he's still Larry.
Yeah.
Still Larry Fitz. So I like them at 6 and 10. It's just I didn't agree with the Kyler Murray pick, but I'm also not the GM of the Arizona Cardinals.
Right.
So that's not. The thing is you draft a quarterback in the first round one year.
Yeah.
And you draft another the second.
Right.
And I don't know. I don't think they gave Rosen the chance.
No, I don't
really
think
because they put him in.
Yeah.
With the whole Bradford thing.
They threw him on.
Which was stupid.
They threw him into. It was a bad situation. It was just bad.
It was just bad. Anyway, so I have them 6 and 10.
Mm-hmm.
I have the 49ers at 8 and 8.
Okay.
Pretty solid, I think. Good games. They'll win some good games. I like their Kittle's good.
Yeah.
They drafted Bosa. That was huge.
Mm-hmm.
They have Richard Sherman still lost a step. Marquise Goodwin is a sleeper receiver.
Yeah. The 49ers are a
speed.
sleeper team.
Right. The thing is will they awake? Will they,
Yeah. Are you going to wake the sleeping giant, or are they just going to keep sleeping?
Anyway, so I got them at 8 and 8. I think, they could happen mid-season maybe.
Yeah.
And then they turn it back on. Seattle, I got 9 and 7. They prove us wrong every year. Russell Wilson, and they found three guys rushing for over 1,000 yards? Was that what it?
I'll put it this way. I'm tired of betting against Seattle and being wrong, so I'm going to bet for them.
Exactly. So, I have them at 9 and 7. And the Rams, I have 10 and 6.
Yeah.
I agree with you that they're definitely going to regress.
Well,
Plenty.
Yeah.
But the thing is they're still the Rams, and their new position is still better than a lot of other teams in this league. So that's why I have them at 10 and 6 and winning the division overall in the NFC West.
Well, the Rams are on a pedestal, so they can fall a little bit before everyone else catches up. They have a little.
But the thing is, their window is closing.
It is closing.
So this is the year. Otherwise, because I think we don't know what's going to happen with Gurley.
No. It's the Rams have the smallest window.
Mm-hmm. And who knows if Jared Goff is going to pan out long term?
No, they don't know.
So that's
I'm not going to turn this into a whole Jared Goff trashing statement, but it's not. It's not just his fault.
Right.
But you're on the top. You lost Super Bowl. You have 3 teams gunning for you. They're always gunning for you. You have now 3 coaches.
And there's a blueprint. The Patriots found a blueprint to beat them.
It's not even that.
They didn't score.
It's not even a blueprint to beat them. The Cardinals went and got you from Texas Tech. They went and got someone to be you.
Right.
That's why Shanahan. That's not Shanahan, but that's what. Yeah, it's Kyle Shanahan. That's why Shanahan is in San Francisco. It's because he's supposed to be you.
Right. So that's what we got for the NFC West. We both have, to recap, we both got the Rams winning the division. Then we have Seattle Niners and Cardinals. Pretty similar record division wise. So even though it's pretty unclear, I think that we have a similar understanding on where the teams are at this point.
I think Seattle might either Seattle or the Rams could sneak in and be the wild card.
Right.
If the Rams don't win the division, there will not be a wild card out of this.
Fair point. All right. So that concludes our NFC West record predictions and division predictions for the 2019 season. We will continue with the other ones. Thanks for watching.